Hey guys, Kenny here. So, still under the weather. I actually got it they call it like a duty clinic appointment with my family doctor, because if I want to book an appointment, it's like a month out. Anyway, not throwing up anymore. Bonus. This congestion that I've had for the last month has kind of moved into my ears and stuff, so I guess probably a sinus infection, so I need some medication. So that's what I'm doing. Before I head there, I actually sourced some stuff online, an online auction. Maybe I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm just gonna head to pick that stuff up, maybe hit a thrift store up on, I was saying on the way, and then the Apple CarPlay took over and turned off the video. Anyway, let's head there and I'll show you what I picked up at the online auction and if I get anything at the thrift stores. Okay, so just as I'm driving here, well, I'm at a red light right now, but after leaving Value Village, which if Americans are watching this is the same as Savers, same company, I wonder, like, the prices have gone up so much on stuff. Like, I picked up so many items that I ended up just putting back on the shelf. I just didn't think there was enough room in it for me to take the risk. But I guess, like, it'd be interesting to know. So what I was saying before the light rudely changed and I had to drive at the next light now, is that I wonder what, like, if you looked at a study and said, okay, instead of having that t-shirt at $11.99, if the t-shirts were at $5.99 and I bought the 6 that I had in my hand versus taking 0, or the media stuff that I looked like that I put back, or the book that I put back. I bought a personal pair of skates, and that was it. There was some jackets that were really nice, but, like, again, like $20 some for a jacket. If that was $12, like, looking at the profit, if you move more inventory at a smaller margins, like, and I don't know, I think they would make more money, but they don't want to do it that way, obviously, and that's their business, but it kind of sucks. Anyway, lights moving, on to the next one. So I popped by the local card shop and I picked these up for me. See if I can find a Matthew Schaefer rookie card. It comes out in the Series 2. So hopefully that's the one, Young Gun. It's out of one of the hobby boxes. So $15 a pack. It's a little treat for me. And I got a few of these for Whatnot or eBay. I think that card sells for like 20 bucks. That one, a little bit more than the one in that one, I think, is $15. So some good value there for Whatnot or eBay. Didn't pull anything too exciting from those packs. The Young Gun I got was Wyatt Mood, I think it is, from Colorado. But this portraits of Sidney Crosby is a pretty cool thing. We live where Sidney Crosby grew up, so kind of have a little collection going. It's Tate's favorite player, so we'll keep that card. Okay, so we are back home here in what used to be the eBay office man cave. This side has got fixed up. This side's still in the process. Older videos, basically the water went right up to here. So what is that, like 3.5 feet? The basement flooded, so ruined a lot of stuff. And that's ultimately why I shut down my eBay store. So there's all the stuff I picked up today. I'm just going to try. I got this cord at Value Village / Savers. This should work for my thermal printer. So we're going to try that out first, and then we'll walk through everything that I got. Okay guys, so I'm back in the basement a few days later. Meant to finish this video up the other day. Anyway, going to actually do some work over in that part of the basement, hopefully to get it finished up. I'm going to show you everything that I picked up at the online auctions that I went to, and I think the card shop. So let me flip this around. Alright, so everything in the camera, weird camera angle anyway. This here was like a British old, do I have the, I should have like little payslips here that I paid for. It might say what year it is. Lone Ranger, that's the other one. So this guy here, you can see if I put it in closer, those are Disney characters. So it's a Corgi London transport bus made in Great Britain. Not sure when it was made. It's kind of cool. It's supposed to say, where you can see this sticker here is removed. It's supposed to say Disney World. We just went to Disney World. I thought it was kind of cool. Anyway, I paid, I think, $5 for that guy. I think I can sell it online for maybe around 20. Look at that. So this one, it's all wrapped up. It could be a personal item. I just don't think my wife likes it, but it might end up down here in the man cave, which is crazy. I paid $5 for this. So you can see, like the size of my head pretty much. Cinderella castle. It has the picture of Walt Disney and kind of creepy Mickey Mouse is in there. It has the original sticker. You can see here, $25. I think this sells for like over $100 or around $100 online. We just went to Disney for our first time. Maybe might print out a photo and put it in there over top of that one. Realistically, if I want to sell it at another point, I can technically do that. It will still all be there. But it's going to go on the desk for now until we figure out what we're going to do with it. Put that over there. Okay, that was $5. So then, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, the Swiss Army knives. So I got two of these, what are they called? Victorinox Swiss Army knives. I got paid $7.50 for these. You can see here. Oh, Lila in the background bringing me a cookie. That's nice. Well, thank you, dearest. Look at this. Oh yeah, you want to say hi on the video? So I got these two, and it looks like these could possibly sell for like, I don't know, like 20 to 30 bucks each, which I was kind of surprised about. They're in good shape. The red one doesn't have any other branding. The blue one does have this, but yeah, we'll put those up. Then I'll move. We got a Lone Ranger. This could be a personal buy. Paid $5 for this, a Lone Ranger coloring book. Looks like maybe comps are like $30 online. You can see the old coloring hasn't been colored in. It's pretty cool. I like a lot of the old Lone Ranger Western stuff. Actually, if anybody has a Fort Apache playset they want to let me have, I'd love that. That's next on my list of something I'd love to buy. I remember spending hours playing with that as a kid. Anyway, $5 into 30 if I choose to sell it. Paid $7.50 for this guy, the C-3PO head, and it's for all the action figures inside. I have another action, I think I have maybe the Darth Vader one. So once I get this room start to be equipped, this guy will end up on the wall. I'm gonna keep this for $7.50. I probably could sell it, I don't know, maybe $25, $30. Didn't look at comps, just making an assumption on that. So we'll put him there. What else did we get? So that's done. I think I earlier opened up some packs of Series 2, looking for Matthew Schaefer. Didn't get anything. I got a Barry Sanders card, pretty cool. Emmett Smith, my favorite player of all time, and Ricky Williams. This one actually sells for $25, I think. The other two I'm going to keep. I like my old school running backs. And then just wanted to learn another little area, like kind of like vintage type jewelry. We have this guy here, and then these earrings here are sterling silver. What is the number? You look for like 925 or something like that. I just thought these were kind of a unique design, and I'd learn a little bit about, do some research on, yeah, I can't, but right there is some fine print. I'm guessing that's where it says the 925, but sterling silver earrings, something I can learn in this brooch. Just kind of branching out It's actually quite nice. But it's damaged. It doesn't have the clasp in the back, but still pretty cool. I think $5 on both of those. I can probably get my money back for that. Anyway, that is it. That's kind of the review. I'll do another one actually sitting down at the computer desk and going through. I use Hibid for my online auctions. I have a bunch of bids right now on some stuff. Some vintage Barbies and some other things. Anyway, I'll go through another video looking at that stuff, but this one I just wanted to finish up this one and we'll go from there. Thanks.